Another big story here on the city's west side and really throughout the city is healthcare, and the city taking proactive steps to improve survival from cardiac arrest is really one of the most important issues.
Yeah, every AED in the city, people want them to be notified. They want them to be logged. These life-saving devices can be used by anyone to deliver a shock to a person whose heart is beating incorrectly, often saving their lives. The problem is finding it immediately, one of those devices. Now, Dr. Frank McGeorge joins us live from the LaSed Senior and Youth Center in Detroit with the solution that everyone can help with.
Yeah, Damond and Karen, you know, when a person goes into cardiac arrest, seconds count. From bystander CPR to the use of an AED, with every passing moment, a person's chance of survival decreases. But this completely free app can tip the scales, helping everyone find a nearby AED, and Detroit needs your help to help it become a heart-safe city.
Detroit 911. What's exactly what happened?
I just came in the room.
When you call EMS, one of the first things they ask about is an AED.
Listen to me. If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
There are defibrillators all over the place. I think people see them everywhere, right? You walk through a building, you walk through a mall, you see a defibrillator.
According to Dr. Robert Dunn, medical director for Detroit EMS, the problem is remembering where you saw it in an emergency. But what if 911 operators knew where the AEDs were? They could direct you to the nearest one. The answer? An app called PulsePoint.
The PulsePoint Foundation created this application to use for free that kind of crowdsources that initial, okay, here's an AED, I'm going to take a picture of it, I'm going to tell you where it is, and then has a back end that here in our dispatch center can be connected to our 911 call takers and fire dispatchers.
Once an AED is registered in the app by anyone and verified by Detroit Fire, when someone calls 911, they can immediately tell if there's an AED nearby and direct someone to it. Whether you live in, work in, or just play in the city for special events, this can help save your life if you suffered a cardiac arrest. And everyone can be part of the solution.
Make sure you've got the PulsePoint AED app on your phone. If you see a defibrillator, look on the app, see if it's there. If it's not, follow the instructions. You just hit plus and you go through that and add that defibrillator to the PulsePoint app, and then we'll do the back end part of it and confirm it.
And according to Detroit Fire Commissioner Charles Sims, getting more AEDs into the community is a priority.
Ideally, I would love to see one within 3 minutes of every location within the city of Detroit. That's a strong and aggressive goal, but ultimately that would be the goal. Until then, we'll just continue to put them out there as fast as we can.
So, again, anyone can help collect the location of AEDs. Let me show you how easy it is. First, you need the PulsePoint app on your smartphone. Now, when you open the app, it's going to pre-identify your location. You just press the plus to add an AED. Now, you can see here, I can choose the LaSed Senior Center as my location. Then the map will show an AED symbol and you drag it to its location on the building. Then on the next screen, you describe its location, and it should be as specific as possible. In this case, we are going to say first floor, senior room in front of main entrance. Then it's going to prompt you for a photo of the AED. Now, you should take a photo of the AED and its location, not just the device. And then you submit that information, and a fire official will verify it when they can, and then the AED becomes part of the official database. It's that simple. Back to you.
All right, Doc, so quick question here. Does that process ask for any person's private information?
Well, no, actually, and there's no private information required, but that does bring me to another interesting point. Entering AED information actually benefits everyone, but I'm going to appeal to everyone's own self-interest. It could benefit you specifically, since it's likely that you're entering information on places that you frequent. So if anything happens to you in these locations, you might have just aided in your own survival. Back to you.